MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's
batting third, center fielder. Mike Trout.
Here comes the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Chris Heston is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So striding in, C.J. Cron, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Big pitch early, the 3-2 on the ground to the left side. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Oh, we got a ball game today, down 2 in the first, and then all of a sudden you come back to get that 2 RBI hit to tie the game. This is going to be fun.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A line shot to third base. And they'll tag him out returning to third, and it's a very costly double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Alberto Guzman, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Calhoun. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a beautiful running. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
The 0-2 home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So striding in, Jose Iglesias. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Revere is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So here's Justin Upton now. Lifetime against this particular arm. 11 hits in 25 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Revere on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line. Mike Trout ready to settle in here and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac with you in this one. just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gonzalez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Balbuena ranging into the outfield. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Justin Upton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Upton.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Good bite to the slider there. As it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His first homer here in the series. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen.
For the Angels, first baseman.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Balbuena.
Striding in once again, Luis Balbuena. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Here comes the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of this series as they move out in front 7-6.
Well, that's one way of taking control of the game. Second dinger of the inning. They've got the lead, and now everyone wants to get a bat and take some cuts.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Grounded back up the middle. Up with it is Kinsler. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 8th inning coming up. The Angels are out in front, 8-6. Cam Bedrosian has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Digging in once again, Nick Castellanos. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Castellanos.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that into about mid-90s and put it past him.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready for another chance? Jose Iglesias. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit on the ground to short. Valbuena on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
James McCann comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A look at our line score thus far. Already 7 home runs between these two clubs combined, and the ball's really been jumping out of here throughout the contest. Ready for another shot now. Alberto Guzman. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
Caleb Howard will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. One and one, here it comes. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field, as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Eight runs, 11 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball for
He's out.
Kinsler at second base. Angels go down 1-2-3. The lead stands. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set
Now
to begin.
pitching for the Angels,
Houston Street comes
number
out of the
17.
bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. And he'll lead things off against the closer, Houston Street. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Street gets the sign. Here's the 2-0 pitch. This one's down to third. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. His lifetime numbers against Houston Street, 5 for 15. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Grounded to short. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's swinging the bat.
Here's Justin Upton now. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels are going to keep the dream alive. They take game 5 and now must win the next 2 on the road, as this one is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels. 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Tigers, 6 runs on 12 hits. 2 errors.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the helping lead the Angels over. Me. That's all for today.